hustling till I'm winning, and no wonder if I didn't. And who would I be? But who gives a fuck really? Cause that dude isn't me.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I'll never get to make it right. Your biggest nightmare, I'm sorry that I made that real. If I had my time again, I'd never take that pill.
Memories assured that your destiny's secured. To meet a death from Satan's hand, so it's best to be insured. Satan's enemies ignored, smoking cancer. I'm so hungry you would think that I was born poor. Not enough of that raw was absorbed through my core cord. I'm so confident in my ability to score whores. I lay them down, give them wood like a floorboard.
You ain't a rapper, I don't hear you with the best flow. And no, you're not a pimp, I've only seen you in the friend zone. Your girl wants me cause I'm better.
Alright, we are back here at Got Beef. It is Spit City. Sydney, make some fucking noise! Fuck Station! We're about to get into an international matchup, which I'm sure you can agree is very important. Not going to waste any time, I'm going to introduce the MCs. Follow at Got Beef Tweets on Twitter, that's very important too. To my right, we got Educate, make some noise!
Garner fans instill peace like an artist can.
Crossfade mixtape out now, get on that.
Crossfade mixtape up for download on Bandcamp. To my left, representing Mosh Team all the way from Manchester, UK, Briggzy, make some noise!
Sticking with the same team, fuck if you don't know Bricks over.
Briggzy, Mosh Team. Let's go.
Fuck the Queen! Alright, a lot of us already have. So we're going to get straight into a coin toss. I'm going to call to the right, as always, you want heads or tails? It's tails who's going first.
Okay.
Alright, we are going to get round one on Educate, all the way down from Adelaide, so respect him. Round one, let's go.
Alright. I know.
Hey, show some respect.
I know. Who invited the fat ginger? Decoy, the rule of thumb when you have mates over at your place is to never invite the strange kid. Because at best they'll be out of place weird, and when it's time to relocate they'll sneak out with your mate's beard. So when you told me I'm facing Briggzy, fucking outbreaks a tear, because while he's staying here, an AIDS outbreak is near. Hey yo, growing up in the UK, he was never interacting with them fighters. You see, the gang stayed away, scared they'd catch his gingivitis. He had a reputation to protect and keep intact until tonight, but now you see his ego break because I'ma smash him in this fight. And you play with action figures, right? He's just a little kitten. He's got the facial features of that actor off of Little Britain. You should be happy to be here, Briggs. To play in this game is a privilege. I mean, you should come to Adelaide, and for once you won't be the only gay in the village. But you're someone I'm prepared to call Fanta Books. Damn, he's bald. I heard for Christmas he asked Santa Claus for hair to form. But seriously, growing up in a Christian family, Briggsy never did sin, and it was tough, being that one Smurf that never fit in. Look what you're wearing here today. Look what you're wearing here today. You look like you were dressed with some retarded bitch's help. You're 5'3". Congrats, man. I bet the women are heaps impressed by Santa's largest Christmas elf. Hey yo, we both shooting for the stars, and that's the sky I'm touching. See, but you will never be above me because you're 5'3". And when you spit your lines, well, you rely on just one scheme, but that's alright. You kick your rhymes, and I'll supply the tumbleweed.
Time! Make some noise! Right, we're about to get round one. Briggzy, let's go!
He said I'm 5'3", like that's going to offend me. That doesn't really push me. That just means I can literally stand up and lick out your girlfriend's pussy. So let me get down to the point. This is what you call a charity case matchup. See, I was meant to battle the kid, someone that's earned his stripes, so it's only right they would match us. But when your manager runs this battle league, I'm gonna have to show Decoy why it was a mistake for him to match us. So Sydney, watch me educate exactly why it's an insult for him to be studying in my class, bro. See, you ain't in this battle. You ain't done a thing to help the scene that Decoy's built. Now he's put his neck out on the line. If you fuck this up, that's the type of shit that'll get Decoy killed. Because on the real, this is something Decoy feels will be a power move for your career. When in actual fact, I'm only here to show every other battle and not to accept any more backhanded Decoy deals. For real, bro, I've seen one of your battles. It's struggling to hit 3,000 views. That is fucking pathetic. My debut in 2010 hit 30,000 views, and that's before battle rapping was even obsessive. So when Decoy's on the phone telling me you need to battle Educate, that's something I clearly ain't getting, because you cannot buy respect, Educate. But it's funny you call yourself that, since respect is one thing that cannot be taught in no lesson time.
Time! Make some noise! Let's get that second round on Educate, show him some respect.
Hey yo, He said he's hit 30,000 views. Man, like that shit's me. You're saying you've hit 30,000 views, but I've hit 6 feet. Oh yeah. I've never seen a ginger leprechaun. Not one that short and chubby. It's weird because when we met before, we talked and then he hugged me. He said, "Educate, never let me go and promise that you'll love me." So I hit him in the jaw because, to be honest, that's disgusting. Then he said, "Dude, you seem distant, man. I thought that we were soulmates." I said, "Dude, you're a ginger. You don't have a fucking soulmate." Walking around all high and mighty, one would think he's got a gold plate. I know financially it's tough, but you need to buy some fucking Colgate. And you've got that scarred and ugly face of which is likely to get ridiculed. I'd come with more skin jokes, but with a face like mine, I guess that's slightly hypocritical. You look like someone who worked at Macca's until their age is 43. I'm surprised you didn't start this battle with, "Can I take your order, please?" The lunch you had was light today, a cake with 40 sheep, and I'm sorry, mate, but by the time this show's complete tonight, it's way too late to order tea. But I'll be making a meal out of you. You can take my words for fucking certain, mate. See, I'll internally invert him. I'll be serving up his vertebrae. Because you're worthless, you deserve it. You're a person I'd exterminate. Your occupation is a servant, and your purpose is to transfer AIDS.
Time! Make some noise! Let's get the next round of Briggzy.
Another round of ginger jokes.
You need a bit of creativity. I think you need to read a book. Because if you say another ginger bar, me and Kate will fucking beat you up. See, on a real, fuck my last round. I just had him teed up for the kill shot. So for this one, I'ma get in his face for the distance. And I don't give a fuck if you're with any mates, I won't miss them. So watch what you say before I make you a victim. I don't roll with no guns and I don't roll with no knives. I roll with that rolling pin straight from the kitchen, and one swing will turn your face into the shape of a pigeon. So what are you gonna say that's any different? Besides 3 rounds of small, fat, ginger, spotty, English, 90% bars about how I'm gay and like fisting. Decoy, what is this? See, if he was a high school education, I'd wait till break time and then grip him. If he was a college education, he may have gained some wisdom, so I continuously copy off his exam papers so we both failed in every sitting. If he was a university education, I'd have him tied naked to a flagpole. Facebook tag. You'd see them facing them pictures, and at every student dorm party, I'd pay the fattest guy in the room to slap his testicles off his chin. See what I'm trying to say, Cindy, and I hope this sinks in. It doesn't matter if he comes with multis, punchlines, or metaphors, or them dumb jokes. It will not affect me what this education is written, because I'm a university graduate with honours. So I've already proven I can beat every single educational system.
Time! Make some noise! Alright, let's get round 3 on Educate.
Alright, some real shit. See, back in October, Decoy said if I wanted to battle Briggzy, it would have to be tonight. So I did my research on the guy. Realised he's a half-retarded ginger, but still happily obliged. So I started researching, writing, prepping. Man, I was happy till the night. I got a message 2 weeks out saying that he'd actively resigned. I'm thinking, what the fuck? I had to read it 3 times over. It's like this ginger freak, he seemed to think our meet tonight was over. Man, I could have had a feast with all the beef that I was roasting. So the case is open. I'll speak my mind, then maybe we can try and close it. Hey yo, but they said I'm a big fish in a small pond. And growing up in country SA, man, I was fishing in a creek. We wanted to fly to Sydney, but I'll admit it, that decision wasn't cheap. And that decision wasn't quick. We had to calculate and save. I'm not the richest of all kids, so as you British might put it, it took a division of our quid. So I had to make the money, my work rate became intensive. I was working extra hours just to pay off the expenses. I'd come home from school, then go to work, and then stay there until 10 o'clock. So you can imagine my fucking anger when he starts saying the event is off. And that's like a 4 nights work out the window. I was honestly rattled a bit. Then to make it worse, I found out he was going to be here anyway and still wanted to battle the kid. Man, I wanted to tackle this cat to the gravel and kick. Take it back to his crack, then a split. Man, I wanted to call up a couple of cannibal slappers so they can go casually snack on his dick. But Decoy talked to him and his complaining bitchy whines. I must admit I never was convinced he'd make it here tonight. Decoy said that he's respectable. Well, this is an indication that he lied, but I guess we'll leave that shit in the past and I'll just take the win. That's time.
Time! Make some noise! Let's get the last round of Briggzy.
See, it's true, I didn't want this battle to happen. I only wanted to battle the kid, but that round was boring. It got me bored halfway down. In fact, that was so emotional, it sounded like a fucking heartbreak round. Decoy, I know this is your artist, bro. And I know this is a good look for his career, but what actually made you think he can beat Briggs? He's shit. He's the reason half the battlers in this scene slipped. Because on a real, any real hustler with a right business mind will tell you having an education doesn't necessarily mean shit. See, on a real, I'ma slow it down because I don't really want to hurt you. You're 17, right? You've got that, oh, innocent look. I could definitely tell you're a virgin. I mean, to prove the point, last week me and Nerfa Don't Flop were in a strip club in Melbourne. I'm guessing you were sat at home rehearsing, getting too many sexual urges. And I can tell you're one of them weird kids that likes to imagine what pussy feels like, so you wrap your dick up and continuously have sex with your curtain.
Get him!
Let's keep it going.
Get him!
Any female in the room? You might know him, but you know I ain't telling the truth. You might find him better looking than I am, but if you think long and hard enough about it, who would you rather get in a room? Because you know he's going to be a 1 minute man. It's like to apologise when it goes in. And you know that's going to sever the mood. And I bet you know bare females, bro. You're definitely a friend zone rapper. There's no other word on the street. Because we all know the only time a bitch is down to sex education is when she's in high school studying the birds and the bees. Easy.
Time! Make some noise! Right, we just had a 6-6 battle. We had Educate all the way from Adelaide, Briggzy all the way from Manchester, UK. Follow @GotBigTweets on Twitter. We're going to go to the judges. Judges deliberated. Briggzy, make some noise!
On a real though, shout to Educate for 17 years old, man. He's getting on the stage and doing it, so...
Yeah, that's it,
Congrats, victory. Lost in 8.
TGD, that guy Dave, straight out of Station Battle Rap SBR. I think presence-wise, in the second round, they both kind of clashed, but first to Briggzy and third to Briggs too. I think lyrically, they both brought their game, but presence-wise, Briggs kind of made himself feel more here in the crowd, and people really followed what he was saying. But props to Educate, really brought his A game, but I'm going to go towards Briggs.
Noodle Dance, just watched Briggzy versus Educate. It was a good battle, but I think really at the end, like, Briggzy's experience just came through in his presence, and like the reactions he was getting from the crowd were way stronger, so I gave it to Briggzy.
Yeah, fuck, it's emphasis, fuck, that was a fucking tough battle, man. Props to fucking Educate, bro. You fucking did, from last time I seen you in ADL, bro, that was way better. But I still have to go with Briggzy, man. Like, oh no, come in front of here, I'll fucking tell you. Nah, fuck. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like first round, I gave it to Briggs. You sort of got boring with that whole story. I know you that lyrically wise, it just got too boring. And then you finished it at the end, and it was just like nah. So I'm gonna go 2-1. You got the last round, brother, but I go 2-1, Briggsy.
Briggsy versus Educate, I reckon. Very close battle. I think Briggzy edged it in all 3 rounds on the presence and the bars. Very close on like the lyricism, but I'd have to give it to Briggzy just on the presence. If I could go to an OT, I would, but Briggzy.